was beefing with my mother. Sometimes you act like my enemy instead of a lover. Texting with your ex when you said you blocked the number. I love you, but it's hard to like you right now. Crying cause I wanna fight you right now. No telling what I want, I might do right now. I should lie down, cause it's just another day wasted. Another lonely night that I'm faced with. I hate it when I feel like we won't make it, yeah. Most days I really can't take it. It's just another day wasted, wasted. I got good love and I don't wanna waste it, wasted on you. Another day.
For those who've been living under a rock, you tell them who you are.
What's going on, y'all? Alexza, singer, songwriter, based out of Long Island, New York.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing music forever.
Yes, and I must say you are immensely talented.
Thank you.
And it's hard to say in the industry that's full oversaturated.
I hear you.
And filled with talentless people nowadays.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, for you to come out and do what you do, you stand out.
Thank you.
You really do.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? The new single, you know, I can't, it starts with the F, I can't pronounce it, but it's dope. It's dope as hell.
Well, no, we got Pangea. That's
Pangea.
out
No, I'm sorry. Pangea. I don't know why I said.
Pangea is the last single.
Pangea, you know, Pangea is my. You know, I like Pangea, but I like Wasted also.
Thank you. Yes.
Wasted is a dope single. But this is a takeover episode, so we're gonna take our time with this.
For sure.
What inspired you to want to become Alexza? The singer, the songstress.
It's easy for me because my parents are musicians. So it was in the household. My mom is a singer. My father is a writer. That's what they do. So it was always around me, and it was just natural. You know what I'm saying? Like from young, I wasn't even a teenager before I knew what I wanted to do. I started getting in the studio when I was about 15 years old, and I just took it from there. And I started just like writing in the studio, recording my music, putting it out. You know, one thing about me that's interesting is like, even though I knew what I wanted to do, I'm such an introvert. It took me a while to actually get like super comfortable on stage. Even though my mom, that's what she did. My mom was like powerhouse tearing down the stage. So it took me a while to get there, and then I eventually, you know, found my way, and now like I love being on stage. It's where I'm most comfortable. Like you see me outside in public, I'm gonna say what's up, I'm sweet, pleasant, all of that, but I'm very introverted. I'm very, very, very
on that stage, you're gonna show up and show out.
On the stage, I'm like a whole different beast. It's crazy. Yeah.
It's you know, I compare it to a natural high.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
And you know what I mean, the only people that understand that is people who actually been on that stage, and you know, when you get that crowd rocking and you know everybody just, you know, and you know when they embrace you, because it's just an ultimate feeling. You can't describe that feeling.
Yeah, not at all. I love when people are just like, they be mesmerized, and it makes me want to cry sometimes the way people's reactions are, because I'm literally doing it from the heart. I'm literally doing it because this is what makes me happy, not because I'm just trying to get you to like me, or I'm just like hoping, but people be fucking with it, and I'm just like, I be overwhelmed sometimes with like the love, you know?
See, you know, and that's a beautiful thing, because, you know, in this industry, especially for a woman, y'all gotta work like 2-3 times as hard just to go ahead and get, you know, and get the love that y'all, you know, deserve. So it's kind of like talk about the pitfalls as far as like, you know, being a woman and having to deal with the turmoil in the male-dominated industry, and having to, at times, work 2-3 times as hard just to show, listen, I belong. Yeah, I'm a beautiful woman, but you know, I have talent. Y'all gonna respect my talent before anything else.
Man, I've been through some things. And just learning how to speak up when I was feeling like, I've been in situations where they saw the talent, they saw, you know, the potential, they saw where things could go, and they wanted to take control of everything around me. And I was just like, No, I come from a family that, you know, they schooled me on the business. You know what I'm saying? So I came from that, and I knew how to say, I want to take charge. You guys are not going to be in charge of putting your hands in everything and not having my best interest at heart, you know what I'm saying? So it's very, very important that, you know, the ladies are doing their thing.
Definitely.
I will say
Especially
that.
right now.
The ladies
Especially
are,
right
we
now.
are dominating. I'm going to just put it out there.
That's a fact.
But it's very important that, you know, you just learn the business. Learn the business and make sure that you always voice your opinion. Don't ever allow anyone to try to take over and rambo your shit. Like, no, that's just a no-no. You know? But
listen, man, I just got some jewels that most people got to pay for.
I'm gonna do that.
Literally. No, and that's appreciated because, you know, a lot of times in this industry, artists don't give back.
Oh, yeah.
Artists don't give back.
Yeah.
So it's cool because that means you got a dope heart.
Oh, yeah.
And even though you're in this, you don't let the evilness, the evil side of it, and we all know it's an evil, corrupt, effed up side,
For sure.
you know what I mean, taint you at all. So that's a beautiful and magnificent thing or what have you, you know. So it's kind of like, I just want to ask, you kind of answered my next question, you know. So it's kind of like this, you know, for, nowadays the game is different. You know, you pretty much can go ahead and get rocking on your own to the point where you really don't need a label to go ahead and, you know, generate some income for yourself when it comes to your music or what have you. So for artists, up-and-coming artists, break down the difference between indie, major, the things that come with indie, good and bad, and things that come with the major.
With being independent, you have to literally wake yourself up every day to go and get that fan base, to go and get that momentum, to go and get that bag. You have to have the dedication. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a manager, it's you. It's you, 100%. So the difference between the two is like being independent, you can cultivate your own fan base on your own by putting in the work, having your core fan base, make your money. You just have to be consistent. Being consistent, being dedicated to your work, and putting out quality music. That's first and foremost. Quality music is always going to stand on its own.
That's a fact.
Even if you think just because you have a big following, you have all of this clout, and you have quality music is going to make you stay in the game, have longevity, become a household name. That's very, very important. And you can do it on your own. The good side about being with a major is you'll have like the money on the back end to help fund what you need to do, because everything that I do, I fund it myself. And it was very, very tough doing that. Very, very tough, having the money to, I'm a female, so it's harder. You know what I'm saying? Hair, makeup, clothes, everything. With guys, it's a little easier because you guys kind of, whatever, but you got your studio time and everything. It's just a lot harder when you're independent, but it can be done. It definitely can be done. So being a part of a major was always a dream of mine, but I understand that it's not a necessity anymore. It's not a necessity anymore. But it's good to have that machine behind you. It's good for what you need it to be good for.
Exactly.
You can use it to your advantage. You absolutely can. So it just depends on what you're trying to do, you know?
That's lazy.
Yeah, I'm tryna give it a sloppiest happy, you know I'm on my best at widget. It's been a minute since you've been up in and wanna finish where we had started, babe. Your jaw dropping ice pop, touch your ice pop, while I touch you be loving it. Put on your great Swiss, giving you all this great sex, got you screaming my government. Tryna show you, boy, I'm open when I get to gagging and choking, I gag and I choke on it. As I feel the dick is tipping and squirting, and baby, your bed gon' be soaking wet. You gon' show up now, I want you inside me, I'm riding it. I love the seating, babe. You flip me over like a burger, this is fine dining, you better start eating, babe. This pussy too wet, just stuck on it, baby. Still you do it like it's July 11th. Then you slurping it, slurping it, slurping it, slurping it, baby. Like what's the big up to a slurpee, baby? Dick harder than getting your girl to say sorry, go all in it, baby. Safari, baby. You know what it is. days when I'm in town. Come and take me down.
So now we're gonna transition into this Pangea video.
Yeah.
And it's a dope, first of all, it's a dope song.
Thank you.
Catchy song. So who produced it? You know,
Okay.
how did the concept come about? Let's get into that.
So the producer, I'm not gonna say his name right now, but he's a dope producer. I'm gonna just put that out. He's a dope producer. I got Gia on the feature, and shout out Gia to Alpha. I met her actually through my homie T Core. He's an artist as well, super dope. Met her at a video shoot one day, and then I just saw like what she was doing, and I was just like, yo, it would be super dope if we like got together, because that's one of the things that I feel like the females are kind of missing. Like, we have to do more records together, ladies. Like, please, like, get with your lady friends and just do that shit. Do that shit. Like, the people are gonna love it, you know. And she was just like, yeah, she was on the same energy as me. She was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And we got in the studio, and she wrote her part. I wrote my part. I put the hook together, and it just was like,
that's dope, because you could tell y'all was in the studio, man, because the chemistry on the
yes,
song
it was real. It wasn't.
To have that type of chemistry, y'all gotta be together. You're not gonna have that just sending it to email. And,
right.
You know
No, none of that.
just, you could tell y'all really had a good time putting that record together.
Yeah, it was
now,
fun.
Let's go into the video also. It's a dope video.
Thank you.
Dope ass video. So you know, look like y'all have a lot of fun doing that.
We did.
So you know, the concept of the video, who directed it.
So shout out to TV Shotcha. You know, he makes beats as well. He's super dope. He shot it, and we just, you know, pulled up at a couple of different locations, and I don't know, my vision for it was just to have like a lot of bright colors in the beginning, and to just have fun, you know, show the money. Like, we had a lot of people pull up for the van scene when everybody was like in there having like a party or whatever, smoking, drinking, just having a good time. Like, I just wanted it to be cool vibes.
Facts.
Cool vibes, because I knew I wanted to put it out for the summertime.
And it coming out the right time too.
Yeah.
The right time.
That was it. That was it.
Time.
Just cool vibes. Like, it was one of those, because I'm very like, I do a lot of serious songs a lot. I always talk about stuff that I go through, and I'm just like, sometimes you just have to talk about the fun stuff. Sometimes you could just be a little just like whatever. You don't always have to have, you know, just have fun with it, but still make it catchy. This is what I said, but having a quality song is still important.
You see, and that's the main thing. It's kind of like, you know, you made the right time, right kind of song for the right time of year. You know, and everybody's just gonna vibe out, have a good time, and enjoy it. You know,
exactly.
And the DJ's gonna play it. Everybody, numbers gonna run up on this. You know what I'm saying? So we still haven't, you know, we about to get into the video. Before we get into the video, we still haven't, you know, just give a rundown of your accolades and some of the people you have worked with, because a lot of people, I mean, you are dope and talented, but you know, I want to focus on you, the individual, or whatever, because you know, I mean, you stand out your own. So you know, once again, for those who've been living on the rock, you know, just. It's been a great experience. I had the opportunity to work with people that I grew up listening to. Irv Gotti, for one. I did 13 songs on his TV show Tales. I got to do a hook for Jim Jones on Wasted Talent. I have music with Smoke DZA. I did background vocals for him. Ty Dolla $ign was also on that record. I opened up for Tory Lanez. I have a song with Keith Powers. A lot of great stuff. A lot of great stuff. Yeah. A lot of dope shit.
Yeah.
A lot of dope shit. A lot of dope shit.
Definitely. Thank you.
So, before we go, tell the people where to go ahead, you know, to give them the website.
For sure.
Where they could go ahead and get the music direct.
Yes.
The, you know, merch or anything else or whatever, and you go ahead and go into the video.
For sure. What's going on, you guys? You can definitely find me at listentoalexa.com. That's where everything is. You have access to my links on Spotify, on Twitter, my Instagram is all the same name. Yeah, I actually have something very, very special for my core fans. I'm going to be putting out a EP that'll be exclusively for you guys coming up soon. So definitely stay tuned for that. And tap in with me. I love to connect with my fans. I love talking to my fans. I love, just connecting with you guys. So Alexza, you already know this is Pangea featuring Gia the Alpha.
Paparazzi TV. We out.
Alexza the hybrid. The Alpha. Really though, I be like, what's next? I be on my job, oh my God, where's Lex? Bitch, I'm outside, pull up for a quick flex. Post in the spot, have fun, make a check. I be like, money long like Nia. I be on my job, oh my God, where's Gia? Keep a dick wide so my squad don't see ya. Got my shit together, call my life Pangea.
Bitch, I'm a trip. I'm taking off, if you down, then let's dip. I wait on no one, so don't leave a tip. Make my own rules, so I live life legit. And if I fuck up, can't nobody say shit. Just inhale the reefer, so really I'm gone. And I do love Gia, but she's on this song. See, that's my chica, so she tag along. She got the feature, y'all got it all wrong. Link up location was down by Cardoza. No disrespect to my real queen Rosa. Walked on the bus and went straight to the back. I told your chick come and sit on my lap. We had the pole in the licks and we kicked it. I took control of your bitch and she licked it. Touching my chain cause it's icy and thick. She pulling tight, I can tell she got grip.
I be like, what's next? I be on my job, oh my God, where's Lex? Bitch, I'm outside, pull up for a quick flex. Post in the spot, have fun, make a check.
I be like, money long like Nia. I be on my job, oh my God, where's Gia? Keep a dick wide so my squad don't see ya. Got my shit together, call my life Pangea. Ow.